I had a little piece of knowledge on my mind today. And it was concerning money, because money is on our mind 24/7 in my black communities. I'm Leon. And I had how do we utilize our money in the black community and what mind state we have? Well, I start with myself, because myself, I had thoughts of the utilization of money to spend on things or to pay bills. How the hell we gonna only use money to buy things and to pay bills? We have to, adjust our mind state of money and how to use it. Because oftentimes, us in the black community, we have an urge to get money. When you look at it from the outside, as the whole world looks at it, we have more money. We spend more money, We spend more money on consumable items than any group of people on the earth. And we are just a small number, 45 million. We spend more money on consumable things than 230 million Caucasian people in America. That is preposterous. That is absurd. It is 1.5 billion Chinese people. We spend more money on consumable stuff than all those Chinese people. Like, when are we going to wake up? The elite of this planet. This is why they line up to sell us anything from hair weave to press on nails to blunt wraps to all these little insignificant things, because we're using stuff. We are compulsive users. They call us liquid money because they say when money gets in our neighborhoods, it flows through the cracks of our fingers like liquid money. Or we could have an idea to change this because we have all the money. So the prominent question is, how do we keep this money in the black community? We know when the dollar comes into the black community, it leaves in a certain 5 or 6 hours. And, we heard that type of rhetoric. But I concern myself with solutions. And I hope to God I will be able to put these solutions in place. As soon as I find more people that are, not individuals, that are just, not just profiteers, that they really care for the future of our kingdom, that they are not just trying to, get a benefit off meeting another person. I run into a lot of those people, and I'm not casting anything negative, but I like to meet people in the future that love and care and that's willing to sacrifice certain things in life to build what it is to be. And that's the new kingdom. We have to change our behavior and the way in which we live our lives. Because the way we live in our lives is a death style. It's not a lifestyle. Check the record. Check the stats. And what's the other term, my community uses? Check the receipts. Check those little receipts and see how we live in our life. Will we sacrifice 5 minutes of eating something pleasurable when it's going to give us coronary artery disease in the future? So we, in essence, the way we live in our life, we shortening our lifespan and we downgrading our condition of life right now. I have people, I'm 46 years old, soon to be 47. And then, I'm going to pat myself on the back because, you got to do it because people don't like to do it, especially for black men. I pat myself on the back. I'm in pretty good physical condition. And I could do some things that, like some bench riders in the NFL. Like, I'm in pretty good condition and I'm going to get back higher. And, I'm capable of doing things that the 20-year-olds are doing, like run the distance, run for speed, do a certain amount of excellent push-ups and format. Like, I love living my life. And this gives me so much enjoyment that I can pump my heart rate up to a certain level, and it just feels so exhilarating, and I got these endorphins going, and it's like a drug high. When I used to get, that type of drugs in me years and years and years ago, because I've been down through there. I've been in the mud and raised up out of it. You can do it too. You don't have to let your obesity rates, take you to the grave, or get your high blood pressure up so high that you giving way to an early death, to a poor condition, to where you barely can enjoy life. And the only way that many people that I see enjoy life is talking boo-boo about, talking shit to people, talking shit about other people, gossiping, being a hate monger, love to see someone's, down on their luck so they can try to step on them. We got to change this, because with good spirit and a good positive energy, this is how this thing is going to grow. Now, I have so many ideas to raise the community, and God told me to stand on them and hold them and don't even talk about it. But one thing I wish more people that knew me in the past or people I meet, it's an old business that I do now that you can eliminate many of your bills. And you can turn the bills that you do have into residual income. You can turn with this business that I do and get people to redirect their business, just like with the Arabs in the cell phone store. When we pay our $50 to them, they tell at the end of every month, they tell AT&T and Verizon like, hey, where's our residual income for redirecting $10,000 worth of cell phone bills to you people? And AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, they give those Arabs 10% to 20% of that $10,000 every month. So every time we pay a bill, what they do is get 10 to 20% of every time we pay a bill. And I got a business and I try to give it to my loved one and people that know me or people to watch these things, and we can do it. We can create residual income and lay back and get paid 4 different ways, and that one way residual income people will pay to get into this business so you can